Posky. Nicholas Posky is nominated as member of the Ontario College of Art and Design University Board of Governors.
Oh my fucking god.
So you may make an initial statement at your discretion, and following this, as you've seen from the member before you, there will be questions from the members of committee. And the questioning will start with the government. They have 10 minutes minus your time speaking, and then official opposition, 10 minutes, and the third party, 10 minutes.
Oh, they changed today.
Thank you very much. Go ahead.
We don't ever get to hear
Good
from
morning.
any other
My name is
parties.
Nicholas Posky, so very well done, Chair. I would like to first and foremost commence my remarks today by thanking the committee chair, Mary Margaret McMahon, Vice Chairs Bailey and Gates, and all of the members of the Standing Committee on Government Agencies membership present here this morning. I am appreciative of this committee for the opportunity to present my credentials for this appointment as a member of the Ontario College of Art and Design, OCAD University's Board of Governors.
Yeah, it's gonna be stupid.
And for this opportunity to introduce myself further and address your questions. To start, I am a native Torontonian, a proud Ontarian, and Canadian. My background includes professional.
Is that what they told you to say, everyone?
Across the public sector.
I loved my country. I also loved that public money.
I've acquired a decade and a half, approximately 15 years, experience working in public policy and public affairs roles, working federally in Ontario and in jurisdictions across Canada. I currently serve
Another
as Vice
conservative,
President for a
probably.
national sector-leading public affairs firm, offering multinational organizations, corporations, associations,
Multinational
strategic
sector
public affairs council,
public
and solutions
affairs.
in key international markets, including Canada and Ontario. Prior to my current role, I worked as a vice president at an Ontario-based boutique public affairs consultancy. I have past experience working in Ottawa-based National Advocacy Association, the Canadian Association for Defence Security Industries, CADSI, where I served in a role as the lead for the organization's security portfolio. I was very proud of this work, supporting our country's defence, security industrial base, and by extension, Canada's armed forces. Previously to CADSI, I worked at the Parliament of Canada, serving members of Parliament.
Oh yeah, that's what we need. Someone that's
Government of Canada,
military.
serving both the Public Safety, Emergency Preparedness Canada, and the Treasury Board of Canada. And additionally, as someone
Treasury Board of Canada? Treasury Board. When was that?
I consider
I'd love
myself
to know.
very
It's
fortunate
all
to be able to contribute
Tell us
towards
the date, not just that I
international
served on it
security
once.
through deployments with CANIUM, the Canadian Electoral Observation Mission to Ukraine, monitoring elections outside of Canada. I have also previously served on chaired boards, committees, working groups of professional, charitable, political organizations, both at the provincial and federal level. And in terms of my educational background, I'm very proud to have earned my degree here in Canada at an Ontario-based post-secondary institution.
Why does that matter?
I earned a Bachelor of Arts degree in Interdisciplinary Studies from Western University. At the time, my graduation was then referred to as the University of Western Ontario. So thank you very much. Thank you for your time. I'm happy to answer any questions. So, thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much for your presentation, Nicholas. So over to the government. They have
Oh, they're
7
appointed
minutes, 36 seconds.
through emails.
MPP Bailey.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you for your presentation this morning. I guess we've got some time here, so I'll make sure I move along fast.
Yeah, because you guys made it this short.
You can leave your
It's fucking gross.
career
This is not
experience, share
democracy.
that the Ontario College of Art and Design University continues to meet its lofty and organizational goals that we'd expect from an institution like that in Ontario.
You guys are just attacking our systems
Chair.
like a bunch of fascists would.
I think that the main thing would be strategically understand the current priorities and goals of the institution, not what was, what is, what needs to happen going forward in the future. To tactically get involved, whether it's joining subcommittees, to really implement and execute on those goals once I have a better understanding as a member of the Board of Governors.
Sure. Thank you, sir, for coming today. Hot topic of conversation is the idea of bridging that gap between education and actual career skills. What steps do you think are necessary to sort of prepare our students for those in-demand careers of the future?
Another excellent timely question. I believe that more and earlier direct exposure to possible career paths is something that has to occur. People refer to ivory towers, thematic programs that may be relevant, may not. I think especially in very pragmatic programs that OCAD offers, early exposure to actually show students what is out there, what is available, how it aligns with what they're doing, quite frankly, is absolutely critical. It's to understand those avenues and opportunities, and seeing those opportunities lets people really fit themselves into what that could mean later. So,
you, MPP Dixon. MPP Smith?
Thank you, Madam Chair. It's interesting with the packages, and I appreciate you coming here today. One of the things that I'm finding is so many of our employers are not having connections with universities, and there's a disconnect. And I wonder, the current focus of Ontario's post-secondary institutions to ensure that students are graduating into in-demand labor market fields where they can really pursue rewarding careers and advance of both their local economy and Ontario's economy.
Shut the fuck up.
And I actually talked with parents about this directly. Can you talk about the importance of ensuring that there are strong partnerships between the educators and the university people and
No.
also the employers?
We shouldn't have that.
Absolutely. Excellent question.
I don't agree with that at all.
I think it's a two-way street. I think employers need qualified, skilled workers who can help them get their jobs done, who can fill their roles, who can help their organizations grow, and by extension help Ontario's economy
And if you
grow.
just hire people from
And I think
university
students
and
need
college,
viable career paths when they graduate. I don't think you can have one without the other. I think by bringing the two together, by marrying those two needs together, I think you can unleash something potentially wonderful. And by showing that early upstream alignment and connectivity between the programmatic activities of a university and the actual real needs of a job or a sector or even a full economy, I think are actually.
so we're just serving the fucking businesses again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. MPP Fearon?
Thank you.
More
Thank you for
time.
being here, right? As you're aware, University's Board of Governors is responsible for making a lot of decisions on behalf of the institution, including selecting president, passing budgets, approving plans for future initiatives. As a potential board member, what do you hope to do to ensure that the continued success of the Ontario College of Arts and Design University and the post-secondary...
Yeah, so you're talking about businesses, and it's a fucking art
I think there's a few things here.
college.
But it's understanding the past, the legacy of that institution, the culture, its identity, its understanding. You don't want to throw the baby out with the bathwater. It's a
What, you're gonna change it?
But things change. There's a dynamicism there. So understanding what that past is and what can be carried forward is very important.
What do you mean that
And
past?
notice what's needed now and present. So is it cutting edge work? Is it alignment of programs for grads? Is it finding those employers that want to find that direct corollary of the programs?
Guys, it's
And
an
then
art
ultimately
school.
the future.
What the
What
fuck
does
are you
this mean for
talking about?
governments, in the sector, in Ontario, in the world? What does this mean for the sustainability, both operationally and financially?
You're gonna close it
All very
down.
important that these things align. And then really, I think
You're gonna
one of the
close
key
it down.
things is making sure the students are supported throughout the process, making sure as the board you put things in place to ensure that students are getting valued for their money, their hard-earned money, the hard-earned money that they're going to have to
That's
pay
all that
back
matters
tax
to these
and
fucking
and
assholes is
ultimately
money.
Giving them those tools they need to be successful.
What is wrong with my TV? Why is it doing this?
Thank you very much. MPP Triantafilopoulos?
Thank you, Chair, and thank you for your interest in serving on this important board. So drawing on your past.
What do you mean? I'm hearing it, you fucking
Could
liar.
you share with us a situation where you've helped an organization navigate through a tough conversation or decision?
Yes, absolutely. Applicable to everybody in this room, I'll give an example with COVID. You can go to quarterly board meetings, bi-weekly subcommittee meetings, you can have plans, you can have binders, and then something happens that's well beyond everybody's scope of control. Even this institution itself had to adapt.
It didn't adapt really. It just like cut the amount of time in that they had to be there, and look, it carried on, and now they only have to sit for 23 days a year, a session.
A lot of quick thinking, a lot of quick meetings, a lot of sometimes late night Zoom calls or team calls or whatever people are sort of tired of now. But it was an imperative because there was an immediate need to reset, to find a new path. So whether it was the impacts on programmatic activities for the organization,
What the fuck is wrong with my TV?
Whether it was the operational footprint of the staff that already made plans for things, whether it was fundraising strategies where it's there but it's not going to work anymore, and then ultimately the resultant organizational impacts on budgets, things that did also forecasted based on those past examples of activities. But again, it was really identify that could need to pivot, rebuild, and just.
You're talking about an
make sure
art
that your
school,
plans
bro.
are tested.
Don't forget that. It's not a business, it's a school.
Thank you very much. MPP Sapuri, we have 1 minute and 12 seconds.
Thank you very much for your time, and I would like to ask you,
Why is this
like
doing
your
this?
end goal, like what's the impact? Where do you, if you receive this appointment, years down the line, your term comes to an end, what is the
Fuck
one
off.
lasting
This doesn't make any
impact you would
sense.
like to see or change you made in this board?
Leave the institution in a better place than when I found it. I think that's the bare minimum.
And what's your idea of better? Not an art school anymore?
Whether it's sectoral relevance or ongoing financial operational sustainability.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
You're just gonna cut it
30
out.
seconds remaining.
You're gonna get rid of this shit. I
VP
hate
Smith.
these assholes.
How prepared are you to engage in this level of high stakes oversight? For example, can you share, and very quickly, can you share your experience you have with financial management or tough leadership decisions that will inform your approach to approving budgets and guiding the OCADU executive team? The reason why
I'm
saying
gonna
that is
fucking
our
cut my TV.
universities, including the
What is this thing
programs,
doing?
and it may be programs such as the arts that I'm concerned about, and how important the arts are to our overall vibrant communities right across the country, but particularly in the province of Ontario.
Yes, I can provide an example.
Looks like a robot.
I worked at the Treasury Board of Canada, where one of the core elements of that role was specifically oversight, expenditure management, and cost control.
All right, thank you. I got no further questions.
Thank you very much. And over to the third party, MPP Smythe.
Thank you, and thank you for being here. I just wanted to carry on with this line of questioning. We know that your career has seen you in various roles as a federal conservative operative.
See?
At Crestview Strategies, previously employed by former leadership advisor to Premier Ford, as you've discussed. Can you explain what measures you would put in place to ensure that your political and lobbying ties won't influence your decisions at OCAD?
Absolutely. So it's a board of governors, plural. I think plurality of voices.
Yeah, but how many of them are conservative anyways? It doesn't matter. You're a fucking bastard anyways. I hate these fucking conservatives. They're just taking over everything. It's the worst government.
To force that to happen.
Do you think that the Ontario PC government, including the Premier's office, would have any expectation that you'd advance a particular agenda as we've been discussing, or a viewpoint of the OCAD? No?
Oh, shut the fuck up.
About their capability to make decisions.
They can ask whatever the fuck they want. Why do you think you can control everything, you stupid
What
cunt?
they've done in the past. I don't think that this.
It matters.
Questions
No, it
align
matters
with
so much.
interviewing this individual on their capacity to do their job.
I beg to differ.
So the question should be relevant to the intended board that they are applying for.
You
It is.
just put your name in the portal, and you just happened, OCAD just happened to come up as a board that you would sit on?
I submitted through the PAS portal system for this role.
So you didn't go specifically for OCAD? Okay. I think I'm done. Thank you.
Thank you very much, MPP Smythe, and thank you very much, Nicholas, for your presentation and for joining us today, taking the time. You're off
That's
the hot seat.
disgusting.
So now I will consider the intended appointment of Arlene O'Neill, nominated as member of the Alcohol Gaming Commission of Ontario Board of Directors. MPP Smith.
I move concurrence in the intended appointment of Arlene O'Neill, nominated as member of the Alcohol and